In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use database functions in Google Sheets. Open Google Sheets and make sure you are working in a new or clean sheet that contains your dataset. Before you write any database function, structure your data correctly. Your table should have one single header row at the top, with unique column names like region, rep, sales, and units. Keep the headers in one row only, and avoid merged cells because database functions rely on a consistent header row to understand your fields. Next, set up a criteria table. This is a small separate area on the same sheet that tells Google Sheets what to filter for. Start by copying the header of the column you want to filter on and pasting it into an empty cell, like F1. Directly below that header, in F2, type the condition you want. The condition can be text, like a region name, or it can be a comparison, like greater than a certain value. When you use comparisons, type them as text, for example, 1000. Now you are ready to enter a database formula. Click into a blank cell where you want the result to appear. Then type the function using three parts: the full database range including headers, the field you want to calculate, and the criteria range you just made. For a DSUM example, set your criteria table with region in F1 and a specific region value in F2. Then enter DSUM using your data range, the sales field, and the criteria range. This adds up every sales value only for rows that match the region in your criteria. For a DSUM example, expand your criteria table to two columns so you can apply two conditions at once. Put region in F1 and rep in G1. Then type your region value in F2 and a representative name in G2. Now use DAVERAGE with your data range, the units field, and the criteria range F1 to G2. This returns the average units only for rows that meet both conditions, because criteria in the same row work as an AND filter. Finally, for dcount, create another criteria table with sales as the header and a condition like 1000 underneath it. Use dcount with your data range, the sales field, and that criteria range to count how many transactions have sales over 1000. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.